Hey, what better way to start 2025 off with being sick? Anyways, let me just get to the point. I have too much yarn. You want to see it? Just too much. Like, seriously. So today, it is a Saturday, so I have all day to crochet. And I really want to get rid of my least favorite yarn. I don't know why I bought this. Actually, I do. It was because it was on clearance, and the second I see a sale, I'm like, oh my god, that's such a good deal. I need that. So I bought it, and I bought a ton of it, and I don't like it. I have a bunch of different colors up there, and I need to go through it all. And from just the eye, it's like super cool. It looks nice, and it's that fluffy yarn. This is the Michaels brand loops and thread, and they discontinued this. I wonder why. It feels super soft. Like, I wouldn't have bought this if I thought, like, oh my god, this is like rough. But first of all, I can't see anything when I'm crocheting with this. Like, I mean, I've been crocheting for like 2 years now, I think. So I feel like I'm pretty good at like seeing stitches, but I literally don't even know what I'm looking at with this. So maybe I suck. Because it's like so thin, you have to strand it with like a different yarn. So like if you use acrylic, so you can actually see your stitches, it just makes it super rough. And then I don't want to work with it, and it's terrible. And I hate double stranding. Am I conveying that I hate this? What I could do is I could donate it. The fact that I spent money on this, and I'm all for donating. Don't put that in your head. But because I like spent money on this, I like want to use it, because then I'm like, well, I can make a profit off of it if I like make stuff and then sell it at markets. So I'm going to use this today. My goal is I'm actually going to double strand it, not with acrylic. I'm going to double strand it with Posh yarn, Twist Posh. And so then I'm hoping that one, it's softer to work with, and two, I'm able to like crochet things that I would with Big Twist Posh anyways. And then it just makes it fluffy. So we'll see how it turns out. Am I confident? No, but when am I ever confident? You know what I mean? I actually had this idea for this video a couple days ago. And then I just never started filming because I was like, whatever. But so I had already like started. So I used a purple, the fluffy purple, with an acrylic purple. Oh my god, this is why I like really was like, no, I need to switch over to like the Posh yarn, because this is, well, one, it's my hands, like it felt terrible, but also it's not like the softest thing. But so I made a giant snake. You can definitely see like the acrylic in there if you look closely, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And so now I have one snake to sell at a market. So I've been rotting on the couch for a little bit. If you can hear my dishwasher, no you can't, and don't worry about it, it will just be for this one clip. Doing a turtle, and so I took the Big Twist Posh, I don't know what color this is, you can look it up, so and then I took the green fluffy, because it's literally like pretty close of a match. Actually, that looks a lot worse on the screen. Don't worry about it. Anyways, so I've made 1, 2, 3. But I made 3. I made 3 fins, so I need to make 1 more. And I'm actually liking how this is turning out. So you can see, like, it's giving the fluffy effect, but it's still super soft. So I think going with, like, the Big Twist Posh, like, matching it with, like, an actual, like, plush yarn is definitely the way to go. Once I finish the fins, I'll start working on the shell. This is Crochet by Jenna's turtle pattern. Turtle pattern! And so for the shell, I'm thinking I'm going to do purple. And then I have this much of the fuzzy purple left from the snake that I had made. So I'm hopefully going to use all of that up. So, alright, so it's been a couple hours. I didn't crochet the entire time. I laid around a little bit. Finished the turtle. Wow. Turned out pretty big, just I think because I had double stranded it. But the actual like yarn match was pretty good. And I like how it's kind of speckled and makes it look, I don't know, just unique. As far as for the fluffy yarn, I have this much green left. It feels like it's never ending. These skein, I don't know how many yards it is. but it's a lot because of how thin it is. So this video is going to take forever. I counted them, I have 16. So I don't think that's gonna happen, but if I can lower it, like, that'd be great. Then for the purple fuzzy, this is how much I have left. But I need to find out what I'm gonna be doing next, because I definitely want to make more turtles, but I just made so many turtles in the past that it's not the most interesting thing. So maybe I'll find like a new pattern or do one of my old patterns that I haven't done in a while, like my betta fish or my cockatoo pattern or something like that. I don't know, but I'll keep you updated of what I do. Okay, I promise you it's the next day. I'm just wearing this again. Are there pasta sauce stains on this? Yeah. Should I wash it? Yeah. Am I? Okay. So yesterday I got the turtle done. Right. Interesting. And then I didn't really record too much. I recorded a couple clips of me doing the squid. So I had to finish that. I still had probably like half of the skein of the fuzzy yarn left. So then I started on a bunny and I ended up finishing that today. This turned out so cute. I actually haven't done this pattern before. I've had it saved on my Instagram for a while, and I think the pattern came out in like 2023. By doing the squid and the bunny, I actually finished a skein of the white speckled. So halfway through the bunny, I believe I had to start a new skein, and this is how much I have left of that. So still a decent amount, but we're making progress. So for my next project, I'm working on a squid, and I've only done a couple rounds so far, but I wanted, because this is how much green I have left, so I kind of want to try to like finish this off so then it feels like I'm making more progress, because right now I have like a little skein of green and a little skein of purple, but it's like they're not done, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I have to find projects to do it with, and I feel like the squids are perfect because the squids are super, I wouldn't say they're quick because the tentacles are annoying and take forever. They use like this amount of yarn, so hopefully that will finish it off. But instead of pairing it with that light green yarn, I double stranded it with a dark green, and it actually turned out really cool. So I'm gonna continue working to finish this. There is a hair on this. Okay, that is the update for today. I don't know if I will be back on the screen, but I'll update you of whenever I finish stuff. So. Kitchen on the flippity flip. Dude, I need to wash this so bad. It is so gross. It's been a couple days, and I've crocheted some stuff. So let's get into it. Last place that I like dropped you guys off was when I was crocheting that squid, the green one, and she is done. It really turned out pretty cool as far as like doing the lighter green and the darker green. So I like how that turned out. So sick. I finished that green, light green skein of the fuzzy yarn. So that's 2 of them done. Still got a lot to go. The next thing that I made, I didn't record anything. Sorry. Surprise, was another turtle. So I did the blue and I double stranded it. So it's like the light blue from the Big Twist Posh, and then this fuzzy yarn. So it's like the base is white, but it has specks of dark blue and like a light blue. So I did that. The next thing that I made was another squid. This time I made it in pink. Turned out really cute. Yes. And then I used probably like a quarter to half of this, so I have a lot of that. So that's really exciting to have to keep doing this. I kind of want to make a second bunny because I was thinking that in this color, like the pink, it'd be really cute to make a bunny, and I can make it like strawberry themed, and I think that would be really cute. So I probably will be making that. Should probably get going on making more stuff. Okay, bye. Update. So I have finished another skein of yarn. We have finished a pink skein. Finished that by making this bunny. So last time I said I was going to make it money, and I did it. So good for me for actually saying something and then doing it. I also totally forgot to show you, I had made a third turtle. So I made one with a yellow shell, but I made that a couple days ago when I had showed you the blue turtle. So just act like I showed you it, okay? So today I made 2 things, and I'm going to be working on some more. It's currently like 6:30, so it's Sunday. I have to work tomorrow. I must have been like in a pink mood today because I crocheted 2 more pink things. One of them being this little T-Rex guy. So this pattern's like super popular. It's been around for a bit. And I actually used Sweet Snuggles Light for the yarn instead of the big twist. And yeah, I thought it turned out really cute. And that's all I have to say about it. And that same person who made that T-Rex pattern had made a Stegosaurus pattern. So then I just made that real quick to kind of use up some yarn. And I didn't finish the pink skein of fuzzy yarn, but I did finish the light pink Sweet Snuggles one. I have this much of the pink left. So it's just like really frustrating when you have like this much left, because this actually looks like a lot less than it actually is. That's my update. I went back through all the footage, and because I was like, I actually lost count of how many skeins I've been using, and I feel like it's been a lot. Wrong. I've only finished 3. Bruh. Alright, I guess I'll go do something. Unless you guys want to talk, but oh, no? Okay, cool. Cool. We have officially finished another skein of yarn, so that puts us at 1, 2, 4. 17 minus 4. So that means we only have 13 left, and a couple of them are on the mend of being done, so it's like not a total, like 13 full skeins. So I just showed you this. I just finished this, which the tail kind of looks a little weird. I don't know. The other one doesn't look like that, but we're just gonna ignore it. I had also made a T-Rex in the yellow, so now I have pink and yellow T-Rexes and then pink and yellow Stegosauruses. So I probably will make more because, like I said, I still have 13 skeins left, and I want a couple more colors of those, but I can't do that anymore. I have to move on to a different pattern. So my next idea was to do a caterpillar, because I think that will actually get rid of some of the smaller skeins. Like I have this much of pink left, this much of purple left, this much of white left, and then I have like 2 full skeins of green and yellow. But those are the colors I'm going to use for the caterpillar, and we'll see kind of how much yarn it takes. Today is March 29th. I have been recording this video since January, and it's finally complete. I had to stop recording most of the progress stuff just because it was getting too much, but I have officially made it through all 17 skeins. So the goal was just to see how much I could do through January, but then I kind of just kept going, but it definitely took a lot longer than I was expecting. I'm also working full-time, so I can't crochet all day every day, so that definitely slows things down. But I spent probably the last month or 2 just consistently crocheting when I could, and just slowly tracking how many skeins of yarn I was going through. And then I finally finished my last skein. Seeing that empty box was perfect. But guess what? It's full now with other yarn. Since I haven't updated you in a while, things have gone a little bit crazy. I cut my hair, so it's not as ratty. And then also Joann's is closing, so that's why my yarn is now full, because I may or may not have gone to multiple Joann stores looking for the Big Twist Posh, because it's like my favorite yarn. So how this whole video started off with, oh, and I also got a bunch of Juicy Couture, but this whole video started off with me saying I have too much yarn, and by the end of it, I have the same amount of yarn, maybe more. So I don't know if I actually made progress or not, but at the same time, I got rid of the yarn that I hated. I will now go through literally everything that I made. So there are 3 things in here that I have finished, but I need to stuff them or sew them together. And I just, it will get done. But so they're done, but not like fully done. So starting off with bunnies, I made a blue one, a purple one, pink, like a white, speckled, whatever, a not finished, but finished yellow bunny. So I just need to sew it together. Saw this one already. So I have a purple snake, a black and white snake. This one I have to sew the eyes on still though, but whatever. And a pink snake. Okay, so that's it for snakes. So the next one I did was turtles. So I have a yellow turtle, a white speckled turtle, a blue turtle, a purple turtle, a white turtle but with a little bit yellow on the rim, a black turtle. For dinosaurs, I made them in pairs, so I have T-Rexes and the Stegosaurus. So I made a yellow T-Rex, a yellow Stegosaurus, blue-white Stegosaurus, blue and white T-Rex, a pink Stegosaurus, and a pink T-Rex. Next is squids. This is the most I made out of everything, so get ready. So I have 2 pink and black speckled, kind of looks like dragon fruit. These are the ones that aren't finished, so I just have to stuff them and like sew them together. 3 pink squids, 2 purple squids, I guess another purple squid but darker, a yellow and purple squid, a white squid with the speckles, white squid with the blue speckles, a teal and purple squid, all blue squid, green squid, and a black squid. But you can't really see the eyes, so I guess you can. And the last item, and I only made one of them, was this caterpillar. I guess, I don't know, he kind of looks a little derpy, but so yeah, that's everything I made. All right, I'm gonna count this all up. I don't know what is going on with my face. We have 36 items. I'm pretty proud of that. That was out of 17 skeins. Overall, my thoughts about this, it was miserable. I hated it. Now that it's done, it's like very satisfying, but I felt like I couldn't crochet anything else because I was like, oh, I gotta finish, you know, this fuzzy yarn before I do anything else. So as far as like from a creative standpoint, that was kind of annoying. And especially I feel like I was limited to what I could make because of the yarn. I don't know if that was like because of the colors or whatever, but I don't know. It was hard, and I'm glad that it's over with. I will probably never buy fuzzy yarn again. So that's all I have for you. This video took forever, so that just know I've been working on this since January. Not consistently, but also who expects me to be consistent with this? So anyways, that's all I have. I will see you in the next video, whenever that is. And yeah, bye.